Welcome to Love and My Daughter-in-Law podcast, where my mother-in-law, relationship expert and master certified coach, Leanne Austin, will help you create more love and connection with your daughter-in-law and everyone else you care about.
Hey y'all, welcome to Love and My Daughter-in-Law, episode number 108, Smiles with Leslie Austin. I love observing and connecting with other humans, especially noting how they feel and implement love into their lives and their relationships. We have my beautiful and amazing sister-in-law, Leslie, sharing some love and relationship insights with us today. All right, Leslie, tell us a little about you.
Hi, well, my name is Leslie Austin, and I'm Leanne's sister-in-law. I'm married to the youngest. I was raised and born in Mexico City. I moved to the States a long time ago, and I've been here about 16, almost 17 years. And well, I do everything and anything. Whatever keeps me busy, I do it. That's me.
I love that about you. And that's so right. Leslie does do everything and anything. And it's so fun to watch her adventures and what she does. That's so awesome. So yeah, thank you. All right. So I have 5 questions today. The first is, how do you incorporate love into your business and life? And how does that impact your relationships?
Well, so like I said, I do everything and anything, whatever keeps my mind busy and focused. So I've gone from I've been a preschool teacher, a dental assistant, an oral surgeon assistant. Now I'm a yoga teacher. I'm also a podcaster, like all the things. And I feel like in all of them, you have to do it with love, but especially with intention. Like you work with people, and in all my businesses, whatever I do, I'm always interacting with people. And so I just, whatever I'm doing, I just focus on if I'm gonna prepare a class, I focus on what they need, and I feel like that has to come with love, right? With thinking about what my students need, or if they're going through something, or even the type of music I'm choosing, or the poses I'm choosing, and I just like create something with love and care and kindness. When I was working with kids, and I still work with kids every summer because I teach kids yoga, it's a lot of more touching, is more like hugs and smiles and high fives, and that's another love language. Like I just have to, not have to, like I love like giving them hugs, and that comes with love as well. I'm preparing the classes for them as well. And when I was working with the dentist and the oral surgeon, obviously you have patients, so you have to be super nice and careful. And then for you, it's another patient, but for them, it's like the biggest thing of their day. Like they just have surgery, so you just have to treat them with love and kindness. So I feel like anything I do, I am always thinking about my customers, my patients, my kids, my students, and that, I think that's how I incorporate it. It's just part of my 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 soul, is part of my business, is what I do.
Yes, I think it is totally part of your being. Like, because you, Leslie, radiate love. And
Oh, thanks.
I love that so much about you. And I see that with our family, like everything you do, even, all these things you do in your business and life, and also with our family, you're always incorporating love and fun and connection. And I'm going to cry. I think it's amazing. And I love that
Thank
about
you.
you. It's so fun. And my kids are so blessed because of it too, because they get to do so many things and experiences because of you and your love for everyone. So it's awesome.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, so number 2, what is something you love about you and why?
Um, So physically, we're always super judgmental with ourselves, but I think I like my smile. I used to have like cricket teeth when I was younger, and then I have braces, but even though I had my cricket teeth, like I always smile. And then obviously after you have braces, you feel better and more confident. And I always like my smile. And people sometimes like tell me like, oh, your smile is really nice, or you're always smiling, or you always see things positive. So physically I think that I'm okay with my smile. And then just personally, I like to be positive. That's one thing that I love about myself, like just see the positive side of the things, even when they look a little bit dark. I'm always trying to the good side of it.
Yes, that's an amazing trait too. And I admire that about you because you don't say negative things about other people. You're always very positive, and your smile does light up a room. So that's
Thanks.
awesome. All right. So I love talking all things daughter-in-law. Any thoughts about being a daughter-in-law?
Well, that one is a good one. I love my mother-in-law. I think I lucked out with her. Um, she has always been so sweet to me. The first time, well, so if we go back back in the day, I didn't know English. She didn't know Spanish. And I will call Darren on the phone and we couldn't communicate. And so I think from the very first time I start communicating with her was through love. It was that language, that was the language that connected us. And when I moved to the States, she was always there for me. And one advice that my mom gave me was, okay, now you're gonna move. We're gonna be far away, and your mother-in-law is gonna be kind of like your mom, right? And so she was like, I want you to respect her and love her and care of her and take care of her like on a little bit, right? And she said, whatever you do to her is like you doing it to me. And so that was like very like impactful, insightful. Like I already love her, but at the same time, I was just like, yeah. Like, and then she said, if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't have your husband, which in my case, I was very lucky to have a good husband, and I have a good husband. And so she gave me that advice, and I took it, and I mean I love her. We have a very good relationship. She has always been there, but I always go back to that love, that language of love, even though we have that barrier for at least for a full solid 2 years. Yeah, love has been our language.
That's
So it's
beautiful.
nice to be a daughter-in-law.
Yes, yes. And that's beautiful. And I love that your mom gave you that advice, and that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Leslie and I are blessed to have the same mother-in-laws, so we're pretty lucky. So yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sending hugs and loves to Jaylene. She just had surgery, heart surgery, so she's recovering, and yeah, it's things like that are scary, but
absolutely.
she's doing good.
Absolutely. And we're so grateful that she had our husbands, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then raise them well.
That's right. Exactly. Because
we get the benefits.
That's right. We totally do. I love it. That's great. Yeah. Okay. So anything else you'd like to share, and where can our audience go to find out more about you?
Well, I know like the month of the love month is coming soon, but I think like always, whatever happens to you, I feel like we need to forgive and forget. Like if we really want love in our life, that's one thing that we need to work on. Don't hold little things that doesn't serve you. One time my mom was like, you forget a lot of stuff. And I was kind of joking, but now I think about it and I said, I guess that's how I live my life, because I was like, if it doesn't serve me, like I literally just take it out of my brain. Like even if it was impactful,
Mhm.
I just kind of like forget and forgive. And so yeah, if it doesn't serve you, let it go, like move on, and always find something that makes you happy every day, whatever it is, even taking a shower. If it makes you happy, just do it. Yeah.
Oh, I love that
Yeah.
so much. And
And
go ahead. Yeah.
oh well, and if they want to find me, I have my link tree, which has all my information there, which is the link tree, and it's just Leslie Austin, which is LESLYAUSTIN. And then all my links are there. My personal Instagram, my businesses, my little puppy's Instagram, all the things.
Oh, I love that so much. And I'll put that link in the show notes as well. And yes, Rusty, let's talk about him for a minute, please.
Well, Rusty's a mini golden doodle. If you go to Rusty the mini golden doodle on Instagram, you can find all his stories there. He's just the joy of our house. I'm a dog's mom, and he has bring so much, I don't know, fun in this life. He's pretty spoiled by us and by everybody in the family. Yeah, we just shared a picture during Christmas, and he got more presents than anyone in the house. So yeah, he's just a sweetheart. He's a cute little thing. Yeah.
That's awesome. We love Rusty and Leslie and Darren
Yeah.
and all of them. Yeah.
And all of them.
That's
We
right.
love our family.
That's right. Exactly. All right. So, last thing, what is your favorite quote about love, and how have you used it for yourself and in your relationships?
Well, so this quote it doesn't say anything about love, but my dad, my dad, because I had two dads, but my biological dad, he used to write songs. And in one of the songs said, I kind of tried to translate it, but smile doesn't cost anything, but it's worth everything. A smile makes your life more wonderful. A smile makes your life more beautiful. And love that. And that's a song. And so I get emotional because I miss him. But yeah, I think a smile brings love, and you smile to somebody that you don't know, and maybe that will make their day.
Totally. Yeah.
You never know who needs that little smile.
Yes. Yes. So beautiful. A smile doesn't cost anything, but is worth everything. Something to think about.
Yep.
Thank you, Leslie, for sharing your love
Yeah.
with us today. So appreciate you.
Thank you for having me and for giving me the space to share something really special for the whole world, which is love.
I love it. All right. Well, have a good one, y'all. And here's to smiles and love.
If you enjoyed this podcast, check out Leanne's Connection Crew program, where she coaches and teaches a variety of ways to have more fun and connection in our relationships. Leanne also shares the 5 secrets she uses to create a beautiful relationship with me and her other daughter-in-law. She's the real deal. I highly recommend you check this out. And if you want one easy question you can keep in your back pocket and use to increase the love you feel for your daughter-in-law today, go to leanneaustin.com and get the one question.